Kentucky back in '49, went to Detroit working on assembly line. The first year they had me putting wheels on Cadillacs. Every day I'd watch them beauties roll by, and some days I'd hang my head and cry, 'cause I always wanted me one that was long and black. One day I devised myself a plan that would be the envy most any man. I'd sneak it out of there in a lunchbox in my hand. Now getting caught meant getting fired, but I figured I'd have it all by the time I retired. I'd have me a car worth at least $100 grand. I get it one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style. I'm gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. So the very next day when I punched in with a big lunchbox and help from my friends, I left that day with a lunchbox full of gears. I never considered myself a thief, but GM wouldn't miss just one little piece, especially if I strung it out over several years. The first day I got me a fuel pump, and the next day I got me an engine and a trunk, and then I got me a transmission and all the chrome. Little things I get in my big lunchbox, like nuts and bolts and all four shocks, but the big stuff we snuck out my buddy's mobile home. Now up to now my plan went all right, till we tried to put it all together one night, and that's when we noticed that something was definitely wrong. Well, the transmission was a 53 and the motor turned out to be a 73, and when we tried to put the bolts in, all the holes were gone. So we drilled it out so that it would fit, and a little help from an adapter kit, we had that engine running just like a song. Now the headlights, they were another sight. We had two on the left and one on the right, but when we pulled out the switch, all three of them come on. Well, the back end looked a little funny too, but we put it together, and when we got through, well, that's when we noticed that we only had one tail fin. About that time my wife walked out, and I could see in her eyes she had her doubt. We opened the door and said, "Honey, take me for a spin." So we drove uptown just to get the tags, and we headed a ride on down Maid Drag. I could hear everybody laughing from blocks around. But up at the courthouse they didn't laugh, 'cause to type it up it took the whole staff. But when they got through, the title weighed 60 pounds. I got it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style. I'm gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. Yeah, Red Rider. This is the Cottonmouth in the psychobilly Cadillac. Come on. Yeah, Red Rider. Negatory on the cost of this machine here. You might say we went down to the factory and picked it up. It's cheaper that way.
What year is it?
It's a 49, 50, 51, 52, 53.